did, man. Let's go, man.
Hello guys and welcome to the ESL. We are currently in week number 6 for us at the moment. We are going to get straight into the game pretty much, but I just wanted to introduce my co-host for today. It is the master of the mesmer, as I'm going to call him for this stream. He is Mr. Sensotix. Hello, how are you doing, mate? You good?
Hey guys. Glad to be here actually. I've been looking forward to this ESL tournament for weeks now. It's amazing to be here. Thank you.
All good, man. Pleasure to have you here. We're replacing Cyref this week because he's a bit busy. So you got 2 commentators this week, and we are brand new to you as a little mini team. So you'll see us maybe in the future, and hopefully Sensotix won't actually hate me after this.
We'll see, man. We'll see.
We'll see. Yeah, it's too early to tell quite yet, really. Just gonna have to bear with me as I quickly edit this, as we've had a little bit of a change up. We do actually have unit against
5 HP monks, so because
indeed.
the other team was running a little bit late, so we switched to those teams, and I think that's a pretty good choice as well. So I'm really looking forward to a really nice match, and yeah, this will be awesome, man. This will be awesome.
Indeed. I'm just going to call 55 HP monks 55 just because it's going to be easier. Yeah, so we're probably going to start quite soon. We haven't really got any time to actually go through specs because this week we do have many new teams that have actually joined us. So we are actually going to be very, very tight on time. I think we've almost doubled the amount of teams that have entered. I was going to give you guys some stats, but I'm going to try and get these guys started right now. I'm just going to have a look in chat. So it's a standard map rotation for the tournament. As per usual, we've got Forest, then we've got Fofar, then we've got Battle of Carlo settling it if it goes to a 1-1 draw. The match is going to start, so I'm just going to take us into the matchup right now. We're just going to have a look at the splits. How do you think this is going to go, Sense?
I think actually Shad is going to play this very offensively, since I think they're a pretty good team, and they're playing Ellie, which is actually quite surprising. I haven't seen an Ellie for ages now. I would go over his build actually. It's interesting here. I like it. 13 air magic to get some extra damage and earth magic for the stability. So pretty nice choice here, and let's check out the splits, guys. We see the Spear Ranger from 55 HP monks crossing over to mine. So we have a little Spear Ranger duel there, so not that interesting actually, will take quite a while now. But Henge is actually pretty busy now.
Yeah, we've got a lot of fighting going down at Henge at the moment. We've got a bit of a 2v2 situation. We see Wrecking Day is actually there on his thief. They're just trying to get as much damage on the point as they can get at the moment. There isn't any capped points going down, as we do see at mine at the moment. We've got a little bit of a... Oh, have we got a petting zoo situation going down? We may do, yeah, tiny little one. Just going to drop into the mid-fight now and have a look at the Elementalists. Like you said, we don't really see Elementalists in tourneys much. What's the views on his spec that he's playing at the moment?
Oh, he's playing Frostbow, man. That's one deadly weapon, man. With Frostbow you can really one-shot guys. With Frostbow 5 you can just stun him, and he can't use anything or almost nothing. So we can really one-shot him in seconds, but Karsib unfortunately goes down here. And...
oh, he's gonna get the res! Oh, maybe, it just got
oh my
stunned.
gosh, that was fucking close, man. Oh, Misha is getting pretty low as well, and oh gosh, the thief is training Misha here, and he goes down as well, but it looks like they have both outer points, so... oh, Misha got rest, oh my god, nice rest
Sense
here.
is just excited, which is why he just swore that. He apologises.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited here, and we see 2 people from Red Team actually crossing over to Henge. So they might get this point because Ronger from Team 55 HP Monks is actually not in a position to prevent this decap here, and mid looks very good for Red Team, or for Blue Team actually, sorry. just the Guardian left, and we see a lot of damage going down on him.
Yeah, they just
Actually,
took out
came
the last
in.
goal.
Boris still there.
Oh, no, he just wants to try and contest it, but they've got mid at the moment. Oh, they're trying to bring it back. Unit to the mid now.
Oh, maybe we can see a turn here. We can see a turn around. Karseb is actually they managed to get him down. And he's actually playing. Oh. Well, they got a stun. They got, yes. Oh, no. This from up. Oh my gosh, this is actually close here.
Oh, Kars is down currently. Looks like he's going to get down.
As well.
Oh, good stun. Oh, they really are.
Might actually lose this one here.
It does look like they're actually the tables are turned, like you just said. Misha is actually going to get down here, maybe. Dark just going for the down. No CC on them there. They have completely switched it round. Unit. Their unit have increased as a team recently. They have been so strong, especially in. They've built up a big, massive community. They're very much a Russian team, as I do believe. Casted the Russian tournament with these guys running it. I mean. They've got so much better. The team's changed a little bit. They've got different players, but they've been playing so solidly. 55 monks, I do believe, is actually who gets carried hard. So we are currently seeing.
Gets carried hard. They just changed their name. So actually, they have both side points. So that's pretty good situation for them. So they can go for both bosses if they have time for it. But at the moment, we see a small fight going on here at Beach. Looks like.
We're not playing at all at the points. We're doing it NA style. We're doing it NA style. If you guys watch the Apples and Axes tournament that happened on the weekend, do notice from NA that they do seem to play a lot off the point and in between the points, trying to stop teams from even getting to a contestation point. We do see that Blue are actually starting to get about 100 points ahead at the moment. Unit need to pull out of this team fight that's happening at Beach and at least fight on a point, try and contest it. Wrecking Dare is just moved to Henge as well.
Henge, yeah, man. Henge and Mid. Mid is getting decapped by Milo, and Henge is getting decapped by Wrecking Dare, man. So we see some point switches there. Oh, Misha is going in for the duel against, I think it's a Sword Dagger Thief, actually. Yes, Sword Dagger Thief. So we see Mesmer against Sword Dagger Thief. I'm curious of how this will turn out.
I'll just go over to that fight. It looks like he's running more than anything, trying to get... Has got that portal up just in case he needs it. He wants to be in that team fight.
Oh, nice portal, man. Nice portal. He just used it to escape from this Sword Dagger Thief, and maybe he can decap it. Maybe he can get decapped.
That was a good job there by him.
Oh, nice, man.
Oh, and he came back.
Oh, nice, man. Very well played there. Very well played.
That is really, really good experience. Showing his experience as a Mesmer there and doing what he just needed to do to decap the point, stopping them getting from any points whatsoever. It looks like Blue are quite strong on this midpoint at the moment, mate.
Yeah, let's check out mine. We see actually Asura, Rasta going down there, and Shonami is actually in plague form, so he will probably go down in some seconds if he doesn't get his heal up. Oh, he got stunned, and he's dead.
Oh, so the Guardian's got his heal up.
We see mine going to shot actually, and mid looks... Quite some people from Team Unit against Milo here, but he's doing his best to stay alive, and Misha got down here, so... If they don't reinforce mid, they will probably lose it to Team Unit now. And we see Shadronger moving from Henge to mid, it seems like.
Yeah,
to reinforce it there. And they managed to get a decap down. Milo died off points, so they can let him bleed. Oh my gosh,
that is good.
Pretty exciting match here.
That is exactly what we do see Cars here, just letting Dark Asura bleed off the point. There's no point in trying to go for the down, as most people will know. It's probably better to just... He's down there, he's obviously not going to do anything, so he's kept completely out of the fight. We do see the Elementalist now. Oh! Went down fast off Wrecking Dare. That's it, perfect. He misformed into the point, so he's still got the point, and he's just taken a couple of seconds extra... like points wise to actually do that, so he knows he's going to die. He knows misform's not going to help him other than keeping that point for a few more seconds, which sometimes in matches is very important. You do see the rest of red coming into mine now. I do see blue coming back in. Looks like there's going to be a bit of a big team fight going down at mine. They are currently 320 points ahead, at 320 points, 181 at the moment to red. Little team fight going on here at the moment. Just go have a look at the Mesmer again. Oh, just gone down just as I said that.
Man. The thief is just chasing him all the way down. Wherever he goes, he's just following. Oh, we got the spear race up, man.
That was good.
Just sticking on him the whole time. Oh my gosh, man.
That was
Poor
very
Misha,
good, very good. He's still got his portal up. I'm interested to see where he's going to go. He's very creative with his portals at the moment. He's doing good with him.
It looks like we see a warrior against a spear ranger fight at mid. Oh, actually the thief is reinforcing there, so they have a 2 versus 1 at mid. Meanwhile at mine, it's pretty close game here, but looks like Shad is actually having the advantage here in numbers, so they will probably win this in seconds. We see Wrecking there moving to Henge. If he's fast, he can get a decap before the warrior comes in there.
Yeah, he's doing good. Thiefs in this game, Thiefs at the moment in teams are doing really well getting these decaps. Not necessarily capping it, but in this case, they probably do want to because they actually need to come back. We're not seeing many boss kills at the moment. I'm not sure what you do in this situation. I would potentially go for some boss kills, try and get some stats up. As we know,
I think the problem is that both teams are actually kind of busy defending their points. So I think there's no time to get a boss now. Since red team actually has to get some points now, and they can't do a boss because then they will lose another point if they do a boss right now. And blue team has a pretty huge lead now, so they don't really have to make the bosses and just have to hold their points in their favor. And meanwhile we see Karsai fighting at mine again. It's so amazing seeing an Elementalist in this tournament. I'm so glad we have one here.
It's
really
the
damage though, man, the damage though.
And still the Mesmers as well, still proving they're very useful. We do have the December 10th patch coming in, so we're going to start seeing Elementalists, Mesmers, the weaker specs coming back in as people looking at all the patch notes. They're just going to start getting practicing. Cast did go down there on the point.
Look at. He can still misform.
Oh, he misformed.
I think the damage will be a little bit too much for Milo to rest him up.
I think so.
We'll see. Oh, the stop goes through. Okay, now we have a very bad situation for Milo here. They're not reinforcing either, but they're getting mid, and Henge looks alright as well. Shadrongo is actually doing Chieftain here, so we will see a Chieftain kill in a second, since the thief from Team Unit is moving to mid to get a decap here. Looks like Squares manages to get on the point in time, so we'll see a little duel here. Misha is helping at Chieftain, so they got the boss, and now it's just 20 points until they win.
Red have got mine now, but yeah, it is a little bit too late. We do see it is they're about to hit 500 points.
Yes, in just a second, yeah.
It's no, we
very well played. Very well played.
Very, very, very good match. I mean, these guys, units still getting together as a team, doing very well. They're against the team who have won the most ESL Cups at the moment. They've actually won 3, Cheese Mode have won 2. So we do see that 55 HP Monks. These guys love having 4 names as their
yeah, really,
as their flipping guild name. They're trying to make it worse for me every week, because I think I've said that. I said, your name's too long, stop doing that. Please stop doing that. So I'm just going to adjust the scores here, as we do see that Unit are currently losing at the moment. How do you think that game went? Do you think there's anything that Unit can possibly do to come back in this game, or do you think this map maybe they'll flip it back and they'll surprise us?
I think if 55 HP Monks plays it right there, they can actually Lord Rush with the portal, and they have a lot of damage because of the Elementalists here. So, but then again, Team Unit has a thief, so they can just jump up to high ground and just decap the enemy point if they're fast enough. So we'll see. They have a pretty good mid-fight comp here with Warrior, Spear Ranger, and Necromancer for the big mid, which is in most fights neutral, or in most matches neutral. So I'm pretty excited for this match, and I'm curious of what portal plays Misha will pull out this time, because it's just amazing. This guy is at the top, man. This guy is really at the top.
Yeah,
deep respect for him.
He is an extremely awesome. I'm just going to go into the match and just quickly go through some of the map as we're waiting for the players. Probably going to actually click ready as soon as I said that. We see on the red, we do see, just going to go through the map quickly for people who are new to Guild Wars 2 SPVP. This map is called Legacy of the Fofire. It is a conquest style map, so we have 3 points. We have the waterfall, which is up here in the close point blue. We have the quarry, which is the red close point, and we have the middle point, which is graveyard. There are many possibilities for this map. Blue could potentially go for the far range and then go for the close, or go for the close and then go for the mid. It's the same for the red team. There is no difference in the distance on either side. We do see a Guild Lord, he's not there at the moment, which does spawn for each team. As you just see there, he's the one with... He's just over there. He does have a heal which needs to be interrupted, and the NPCs are there as well. It's the same for Red Team. That Guild Lord is worth 150 points. So hit him at the beginning or the end or the middle, you're going to get 150 points. We're going to go into the splits.
And one interesting thing, looks like 55 HP Monk switched to Thief here, so we see Shout on his Thief now, which actually makes it possible to spike out of stealth with Mesmer, Ellie and Thief, which is amazing. And I think we will see a stealth play here. Yeah, looks like, yes, they're actually stealthing here. They might push to...
Oh, they're going to push far
point here. Nice, man. Nice. But actually we see Necro and Spear Ranger, so...
Oh, they're going to take...
They're going to take the Necro out. The burst, man, the burst. He almost instantly dropped to 0 HP. Oh, and they got it down, they got it down.
Good move, very nice.
Very nice play here.
And they've got the stealth from the... Oh, tried to stealth Res.
I think he attacked, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, he just did. Maybe some cleave damage as well, got in there. He was quite low as he went down as well, quite low on his downed health. They were doing a bit of cleave damage. It looks like they've moved to the mid overall. Rather than going for the far, they've saw the advantage to outnumber that fight.
Shad is running to Farpen to decap it here. Will he full cap it? I think.
I don't know.
Yes, he is actually full capping it.
They know they can. They're being very offensive. They know that in the last match they kind of destroyed Unit, so they can actually be pretty damn offensive in this match. But look, Wrecking Dare's actually gone and done the same.
Just like that.
That's
they're sending Misha back. I think he has a portal to mid. Yes, so he will probably port back if it's. Just in time, man. Oh, just in time. I think he will... Oh my gosh, one hit and he's dead. Oh yeah, as I said it, man, as I said it. But will they get him up?
Back.
I think... They got him up, man, but Carset now is pretty low here and he goes down as well. But meanwhile we see a small duel here, shouted against Namrod, the Spear Range of Team Unit, and Square is actually free capping their close back. So at mid Milo went down and he got up from Carset, nice. Who was Illusion, and I think, yeah, he died right now. We see Little Shonami pretty much on cooldown here, and he used his heal and he's very, very low here. He has 11 stacks of speed and he actually goes down here.
Yeah,
Shot won the duel against Spear Ranger here and he saved the point and he's coming back to mid to reinforce his team here.
He's doing well. He's doing well there. Misha's going down. Man. He's getting focused now. They know Misha is very important to the team's mobility, so they've changed their target up to Misha, who's going to go down, potentially down to Dark. Yeah, just Red doing very well now, outnumbering Blue in the mid. We only got Squares and Shad up in the middle. We're just going to see how this goes. Squares also there.
Oh, Milo just came in to prevent the full cap, man. That was... Karsep is getting focused, looks like. He is...
Ooh, Red capping the quarry now. The Waterfall has been decapped by Red as well, so we will see some points coming for Red. It's a shame that Red couldn't get maybe someone over there to try and to recap Waterfall, as they were actually outnumbering Blue in the mid, so that was something they could have taken advantage for. We do see that Wrecking Day has just gone down off the point as well Squares. We're going to see...
damage coming in. Oh my...
Boomberg! No, he got stunned there!
Oh, they got squashed up because Wrecking died.
They're both up! They're both up!
That's so close, man.
Awesome.
And we see Misha actually capping Waterfall now, so they have the... Did he leave a portal there? Yeah, he left the portal at Waterfall in case the thief comes back to Waterfall and tries to decap it once he respawns. And we see Bombergy going down at mid.
Oh, the Ellie's doing very well.
Pretty low as well. Oh, he rallied because of the dead man. Oh my gosh, this is so close.
Bomberg. Probably one of the more tanky players in the mid there, getting focused down quite well. Just as we're starting to get people used to trying to take down those warrior specs, there's going to be a patch which takes it away. But hey ho, it's all good. Cars just going down.
Unit went down here, and we see the stealth res coming in. And will they get the summon?
Quality.
The stealth res on both sides, nice. Very
and they're still both stealthed. They just come out of it through the damage. They just went for the burst damage on Little Shoe. He's gone down!
She got Guardian and Necrodon. This is looking very well for 55 HP monks at mid there. But we see Wrecking there actually moving to Waterfall. Will the portal time run out? I'm not sure. Yes, the portal just ran out, and so Misha can't port back. Meanwhile,
what's he doing?
Far, so he couldn't port back anyways. We see Shad preventing the enemy team from coming to Quarry actually, so Misha can full cap it.
Oh, that
looks like he's moving in to res him.
I didn't like that. What happened there from
I think he should actually lose from him.
Wrecking Dare just actually decapped, but it would have been very, very beneficial for Red to actually get a cap there, because they do need a cap. He went to decap, which is good. They won't get any points, but I think not sure he was aware that he wasn't actually going back to a team fight because Unit were actually all dead or moved all the way to Quarry. So there's a little bit of a communication issue here. Normally in teams or in your comms channel, you'll be talking about which class is on which point. So at the moment in the mid, for example, Squares may be talking to Malo. He'd say that there's 2 or 3 guys in mid, potentially a warrior who's going to come in and range from the side. Also a Guardian mid and a warrior, another warrior as well. So this is the kind of communication that people will be doing, so they're aware of where people are on the map, which is always really, really good, especially for your new teams. Communication is really important.
We actually saw Wrecking Dead decapping Waterfall once again, and mid looks... Oh man. It's still contested. You're
right. You're getting emotional. This is good. I like it. Oh, Misha just got down. Don't be sad. It's okay. You might get back up. There you go.
But he's pretty low. So as a Mesmer, it's pretty hard to survive against a Thief and a Necro and a Warrior focusing you. So in a mid fight, Misha has a pretty hard time of surviving.
Yeah,
I myself as a Mesmer, I can tell you everything about that. It's just so hard.
So what do you do then?
Back to Waterfall to full cap it now.
What do you do as a Mesmer when you're in that situation? Do you try and stay off the point and range, or
run, man, run, get away and call for help. If you have a Necro, the Necro can actually support you against a Thief. You can fear him away. You can put weakness on him, which is awesome against Thieves. So yeah, that's something you can do. But if you have stealth, you can just run away, and actually you can leave a pot mid and push far or something, which is something I really love to do. We see Carsep going down at mid, and missed form. Maybe he can. I don't think. Actually, Misha coming in for the rest as well. Milo.
No, he's down. Got him down there. Nice. There was a good idea with the fear wall there to keep him off. That was a good. I'm not sure who'd that come from there. It came from. It must have been Little, just trying to put that fear wall up so that he couldn't actually get that. But unfortunately, it didn't work. But we see the portal's still up. I've just looked at the time. We're at 240 to 83 points. We are actually almost halfway through the map here. So it looks like we're going to be close to the clock running out. I can sense a bit of a Lord play from Blue to end this quicker. But we're gonna have to
see, but Misha actually went down here against the Thief, so they don't have a pot available at the moment. And Carsep is coming in, maybe he can finish off the Thief. He goes for the cap there actually on Waterfall.
Oh, Little Shad is down. Sorry, Shad is down inside the point. They've got the points. They know they don't need to necessarily kill him now, but unfortunately Squares is just coming for the res. We're gonna see if he's gonna get Shad up. Oh, it looks like he might get him up. Is he gonna get the res?
Oh my gosh,
so close. Oh,
that went down as well. Oh my gosh, I think no.
Oh, the Thief coming in.
They got the full cap at mid now, but the point advantage for Shad is pretty high now.
It is, but there is 2 players out now for Blue at the moment, so Red needs to try and gang up on Blue at different points, wipe them out, try and take as many as they can on, try and kill them, so that they keep kind of respawning and running back into the map one by one. It will bring them some more points back. They are decontesting now different points, but they need to get that Blue off of there.
Oh, Carsep actually goes down here against the Thief and the Spirit Ranger from Team Unit. Shad comes in. Oh my gosh,
he's gonna get a res, maybe!
Knock him down.
Numrod's gonna get him down! Stealth res! He's back up!
They got the stomp.
He's just switched round!
Oh my gosh, man.
Epic
waterfall for 55 HP monks now. But meanwhile, we see at Quarry, we see Necromancer and actually Warrior against Mesmer and Guardian. So again, both down. We see Necromancer. Oh,
just going down there. We got another down.
They got both down now, and he leaves the portal there to secure it. And
that's good play from Misha there, knowing that they've got the win there. So he's just running off to the point. He just stays there just to down him. He's just wasting time. So we got Dark Asura in the mid at the moment, getting the only points for Unit.
It looks like we will see a Lord Rush now.
Yeah, potentially we
Misha,
have.
Carsep and Shad are preparing to open the gate here.
Yeah, just hit 371 points for Blue.
They just destroyed Wrecking here. they let him bleed here, so he can't respawn to and interrupt them when they're doing the Lord.
That's it. I'll probably just let him heal back up as well if I were them. If he's actually going to do that, who knows? We're just going to see. We see Numrock coming back to the boss, wants to try and defend it rather than being offensive. Red need to get some players on the map and actually cap and decap, potentially defending as well. They do need to do that because they're going to have at least 2 or 3 guys from blue coming in. Oh, the whole team is coming in now. They need to keep the Guardian out.
There's no way you can rescue your Lord against that. It's just way too much damage, I think. With Elementalist, Thief and Mesmer, you have so much damage, and if they have the Guardian with them, so they can actually rest up.
Yeah, they've got that. Down, they've got that favor as well.
Misforming into the Shadow Refuge. Is he stealth though?
Oh, he's down! He's getting the res up. He's back up.
The Lord is not touched yet, but the lead is just huge. They have 200 points lead here, so
it's a good idea what they're doing. I mean, the Guardian is staying out on the map for Red. He's going to be coming in, but the Thief is actually coming back to Quarry to try and interrupt that cap. He didn't get the decap on there, so Blue is still getting enough points that they're going to win this easily. So we're just going to move to the perspective of Red as we see them trying to defend the Guild Lord. The Guild Lord, I can't get him to actually goes HP, but Blue are kind of getting a bit nailed here. They're very separated. They're actually getting...
They got Misha up though.
They did.
But the Lord is...
Oh, Kasabi is dead on the other side.
Squares is down, man.
Oh no.
They left the pot, so they might come back for the Lord Rush in a second here.
Oh, they're losing all the points at the moment. This is very interesting. Red did a very, very good job of coming back. They did split them off. It looks like Blue were kind of eager to get that kill and just lost it a little bit there.
I think Misha will open the portal in a second to get his team. Oh, he got down here. Will they get him up? Shadow coming up. Oh, too much cleave damage here from the warrior.
They know he's there, but they can't see him to get him down.
As well. Looks like they will lose this point, but actually Squares is free capping waterfall, so
it's unlucky for Unit doing a good job to come back into this. It was a really big mistake there by Blue. They were so many points ahead that they could actually they'd be pretty safe on a Lord mess up there at that point. But Quarry is still keeping their Kasab.
Yeah, man, Karsab came in.
He's doing really well.
Like he can do much against the Necromancer and the Warrior, man.
Not really,
but
he's...
Elementalist is a pretty hard match. But they have Waterfall safe, so they have Warrior against Spear Ranger, which is usually an advantage for Warrior. But the Thief is here as well, so they might take Squares.
Oh no, mid's being decapped. There's no one on mid for Unit. That was a mistake. That was a big mistake there. The only points the Unit were getting back...
Are they going for Lord again?
No, they won't. They're on 490. They won't get there in time. Misha is going to try and solo the Lord with Shad. Will they do it in 6 points? I don't know about that. We'll see an epic Lord encounter with Misha here. Misha coming up the stairs.
1 point.
Oh, Shad's there.
Oh, they're going to
get it. Oh, they got decap. No, we might actually see a Lord kill at 499 unless someone can get a kill here. This is going to be... I don't know if this is an epic end to a match that is... Oh my god. I don't know. We're going to see the Lord.
The illusion came up.
I've got to screenshot the points because this is going to be the highest amount of points I would have ever seen. He did heal there, so as you see, the Lord does heal himself. So if it's a really close match, you do need to make sure that you're actually going to interrupt that, which unfortunately no one did.
We see the Warrior coming in from Team Unit here.
Unit are coming back. They're on 352. Any kill from Blue at the moment will win it. They need to make sure that they don't actually die, Unit, at the moment, or get a cap or anything. So Unit have got to play the best game of their lives to stay into this and to go into the next round. This is fairly epic. And with 1 minute and 30 seconds to go, I don't even know if they can get...
Wrecking their stun. The Thief is done and they will... Yeah,
they need to get someone to walk forward. Oh, they got the kill. That was an epic end to the match. My god.
Epic, wow, that was actually... pretty weird, man. 1 point, man. It was like for 40 seconds. They had 1 point left to win this game. Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't know what to say, mate. Oh my god, Lord. Whoa. That was a very, 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 very awesome match at the end. Even though, how long were we at 499? For about 3 or 4 minutes. When we won the 499 points.
I actually thought they could get the Lord Rush maybe. If for example, like the point got decapped there, and I thought like they could actually Lord Rush, but looks like they didn't manage to interrupt the heal, which is might be because one of them was on cooldown, and I think Shout died there and he got rallied, and then he Shadow Refuged himself, so he couldn't deal any damage because he was pretty low on HP already. Wow, that was... Whoa.
I agree. I mean, the only thing Unit could have done there was going for a Lord kill.
Yes,
back
they
on
could have
blue.
actually gone for a Lord kill, but they had to secure a Quarry there. Otherwise, they would have lost in seconds. So that was an amazing game, an amazing game there.
I'm really excited for that. Was the first match of the first round. We're gonna actually go for potentially a quick AFK break. We do see that potentially we've got a game coming up, so I'm just going to go to an AFK screen, guys, just while we are getting this sorted out for you, and we will see you very soon. Thank you very much. See you soon, guys.